All right, I'm late because it is my birthday weekend. Tell me a hi and an early happy birthday. But yeah, let's talk GelBoys. I'm celebrating my birthday now because I'm not going to be able to celebrate my birthday tomorrow. Anyway, let's talk GelBoys. So yesterday was the finale of GelBoys. It was 7 episodes. So here's the thing. I didn't know it was going to be 7 episodes because my belief, if you're going to have a show under 10 episodes but over 5 episodes, it needs to end on an even number. Your options are 6 or 8. You don't end anything on no 7 or 9. 5 is the last uneven number, and the next uneven number is 13. That is it. There are rules, people. So episode 7 of GelBoys. All right. Play by play, I guess. So we get Bobbin and Fumad. They're, of course, in high school. They're friends and everything, hanging out. And Fumad lets Bobbin know, like, yo, I'm not looking right now. Like, with everything going on, I just, I'm good for now. And Bobbin's like, cool. Bobbin reaches out to Bua to apologize to Bua for the way he turned him down. And the two of them make up. And in their makeup, Bua is like, all right, well, now you always have to film videos with me. You have to dance with me. You have to do this with me. And Bobbin is like, all right, cool. So the two of them start doing TikTok videos together. And they seem like everything's cool. Now, Fumad and Chian keep running into each other in different places. And Fumad is like getting away. Fumad has blocked him on everything. And then they run into each other at the train station. And Chian, there's also other places where they've run into each other, okay? Like, Chian is basically stalking this dude. Because Fumad is trying to get a particular nail polish color in like a surprise box. He's like going to get the surprise colors every day because he wants to get the color Fumad wants. But anyway, they finally run into each other at a train station, and Chian tells Fumad he moves and where he moved to. And he accidentally or purposely, still not sure, leaves something behind. So Fumad runs after him, but instead of delivering it to him, gets on the train and puts it beside his stuff because Chian fell asleep before they get to the train stop. But Chian's still asleep, so he wakes Chian up and ends up going to Chian's place, and romantic sex ensue. They get it on. So they're kind of sort of together now, okay? But then Fumad's like jealousy gets to him because he's trying to get in touch with Chian, and Chian isn't answering. He starts freaking out, all that stuff. Of course, it turns out later that the entire time Chian was sleeping. That's why he didn't return his call. He was sleeping. Now back to Bobbin and Bua. Bobbin and Bua are at Bua's place. They're like cuddling in bed and like talking and stuff. And Bua's like, have you ever done it? And Bobbin's like, no. Have you? No. And Bua's like, well, what if we do it together? And so they start with their clothes on, exploring what they would do. And then Bua's like, we're kind of acting like a real couple. And Bobbin's like, yeah, I'm out of here because, we're just friends. We're not going to that. And Bua says, well, why? What about me is it that you don't like? Like, why don't you want to be with me? And Bobbin tells him, I don't want you because you're a foreigner. Bua is like, because he's like telling him, your face is weird, your eyes are blue, your hair is brown. I'm not into foreigners. So Bua dyes his hair black, puts in contacts, is like crying, but does a video like, hey, what do you guys think of my new look? Waiting for Bobbin to like the video. Bobbin doesn't like the video, okay? So Bua is like, nah, screw this. Takes out the contacts. It looks like an ugly wig. I think they just gave him a wig, thank God. It was an ugly wig. But he washes out the black hair dye, goes back to his natural brown hair. And now all of them end up at this like random dance event. If you're not into like K-pop and stuff like that, these events will pop up in different cities, different countries, all that stuff. And like music is playing, someone's recording, everyone comes out and you dance to, whatever song comes on. Groups will plan it where who dances to what part, all that stuff. Anyway, So they're all at the event. All four are now at this event. Now, at the event, at this time, Bobbin and Fumad are like holding hands, dancing together, everything all good. And Boa shows up when Bobbin tries to talk to Boa. Boa's like, look, I'm just out of your life now. You don't talk to me anymore because all I wanted for you is just to at least like my videos. But if you can't even do that, like, let's just stay away from each other. So Boa decides to leave because, Bobbin's there, and ends up running into Chian, who also left the event because he saw Bobbin and Fumad holding hands, and he was like, nah, I can't be around this. So talks to Boa, finds out about Boa and Bobbin and what's going on between them, confronts Bobbin because he's like, why are you doing this? Like, do you want to be with Fumad or do you actually want to be with Boa? Because what are you doing? Why are you hurting Boa in this way? So finally, Fumad is like, look, if you like Boa, go out with him. He's like, I can't do that because you don't like him. He's like, look, if you like him, I like him. Go. Boa takes Bobbin back. As Bobbin bawls, cries on his shoulder like, hey, be my boyfriend. So he takes Bobbin, and the two of them start dating, and they start hanging out with, the band. Because remember, Bobbin and Fumad are in the same band. Oh, also, Fifa forgives Fumad with the whole thing that happened between them and their breakup. Fifa forgives him, and she lets him come back to dance with them again. Anyway, that was a small part, but that's included. Anyway, but now we still have the whole thing with Chian and Fumad because they're not back together. Now Bobbin and Boa are hanging out with Chian because Chian is still Boa's friend, and Chian is doing their nails because, Chian loves art and Chian does nails and all that stuff. And they're like, hey, we're going to go hang out with Chian. Are you okay with that? He's like, yeah, go. He does nails. He's good at it. Go. But at the same time, Fumad is kind of, So Fumad is like chilling now at the same plaza. Chian is like on his way home, sees Fumad, comes over, and the two of them start talking. And this is where Fumad says he's seen Chian's page. He unblocked Chian finally and saw that Chian's been looking for that color for Fumad this whole time. And he shows Chian that he actually did finally get the mystery color from the mystery box. And Chian does his nails. And they get back together. So everybody is now with who they need to be with. Bobbin and Boa are together. Chian and Fumad are together. Everybody's friends. And the teenage angst show is awesome. I love this show. I hope you watched and enjoyed this show. If you did listen to all of these, I hope you listened because you just wanted someone to talk about the show too. Oh my God. But yeah, if you haven't seen GelBoys, go back and now go watch it. It's all out now. It's so awesome. I am so happy. Thank you, whoever directed this. Boss. Thank you, boss. It was great. I don't know who wrote it, but thank you too. It was great. And you actors were amazing. Goodbye.